In this video, we are going to look at student completion rules. You can use student completion rules to guide students in completing assignments in a certain order. You can set up completion rules by folder, here, or by assignment inside a folder. I'm going to start by clicking my Monday folder where I have 2 activities for students to complete. If I click Options, I'll see Student Completion. When I click it, it's going to give me a pop-up. There's a box up here in the top of the pop-up that says, do I want the requirements to be completed in a sequential order? If it doesn't matter which order in which the students complete the assignment, you don't have to check the box. However, if you wanted them to, say, watch a video and then complete an assessment, you may want to check this box. That's personal preference. I'm going to click Add Requirement, and the first option here I have is the discussion question. When I click the drop-down item, I have 2 options for this particular type of assignment. They can either view the item or post a comment and reply. I can add another requirement for the other activity in the folder. Because this is an assignment, I have more options. Do I want the students to view the item, post a comment or reply, make a submission, or score at least? I'm going to say I want them to make a submission. Now, you're going to notice an orange box has appeared. Due dates for items will be removed. As you are building items in student completion, due dates will disappear, but I'll show you how to bring those back at the end. I'm going to click Save Changes. Now we're going to look at setting up completion rules for folders. I'm going to navigate back to my week of September 28th folder so that I see my Monday through Friday folders. My Monday and Tuesday folders are already published. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are not. It is important before you set up the completion rules to put all of the assignments inside of the folders ahead of time. So you'll notice inside my Tuesday folder, I already have my assignment. I'm going to head back to that week of folder. And we are going to click Options, Student Completion. Now this is going to be completion rules for the daily folder. Again, I do have the requirements must be completed in a sequential order. So if I wanted the students to complete everything in the Monday folder before being able to move on to the Tuesday folder, I would check that box. If I don't want that type of restriction, if I just want them to complete all of these folders, I would uncheck the box. Now I'm going to click Add Requirement. For the Monday folder, they must complete it. When you're setting up completion rules for folders, the only option you have is complete. I'm going to move through all of my folders and hit Save Changes. So they must complete everything in the folders. Again, if you have a day where you have multiple items in a folder, you can click inside of that folder and set up completion rules so that students have to complete items in a specific order, or if you just need the students to view something rather than actually submit, you can do that here. I'm going to say Add Requirement for the re-engagement. I at least need my students to view the item. And then for the reflection, let's say for this, I just want them to view both of those. Save Changes. At any point in time, I can come into this folder and view student progress. This will give me my student names, and it will tell me how they are doing if they have everything completed. If I go back to the week of folder, I can also click on the student progress button to see how they are doing on completing all of the folders in that week. So this gives me the student's percentage progress completing the items in the folders. Keep in mind in your unpublished folders, I have checked sequential order. If I were to publish Thursday's folder, but not Wednesday's for whatever reason, and I have sequential turned on for completion rules, students would not be able to access anything in the Thursday folder because the Wednesday folder has not been published and they cannot complete those items. So, just best practices and things to keep in mind. Additionally, if you have students that are having issues accessing assignments, completing things, turning things in, they will not be able to progress to the next assignment if you have completion rules turned on. So let's talk about adding due dates. When we turn completion rules on, it deletes all of the due dates, but you can bring those back by heading over to the gradebook. Once you're here in the gradebook, you're going to click the three dots in the right corner, and you're going to go to bulk edit. Once the bulk edit screen opens up, you will see all of those assignments that were part of the student completion rules over here. I can now click on the calendar inside the bulk edit to associate a due date with each assignment. It's important to do this for anything that is graded if you are syncing your Schoology gradebook to the TAC gradebook. If you do not come in and add the due date, then the default due date in TAC will be the last day of the 6 weeks, and this can be problematic for student averages. I'll scroll to the bottom of the screen and click Save Changes.